Alright, so once again for feeder timing, you're going to use the knob over here to advance or retard the timing. Clockwise, down the board faster, counterclockwise slower. You're going to check sheet arrival timing of the pointer right here at 245 degrees. The sheet should just touch the head stops. So normally I'll just write 245 in here so I remember it. Then you can always check. So the only time you really have to play with it is the difference between like real thick paper and real thin. You know, 24 point, 40 pound offset or whatever. You might have to change it.
All right. Okay.
So feeder timing there. Sheet skew right here. So you're going to turn this. It's controlling the speed on this roller. This roller is split in half, and it's speeding up or slowing down this side of the roller. That's all it's doing. So there is a little belt behind this cover that controls that. So you're either tightening that belt or loosening that belt with this knob to skew the sheet as it's coming down the feed board. Okay. So you never skew the head, just the paper.
Just the paper.
And you've got vacuum board timing, or vacuum board amount. So you got
different types of sheet.
Well, upper half and lower half. So normally I have the lower half slightly lower than the upper half. Because you want the upper half to control the web coming down the board, and the lower half, so that the pull guide will still pull it, not pull the whole pile with it. So this normally would have a release here, but they put a bolt in here. So you're going to have to use an Allen to loosen this and make your paper size change. So normally you want your wheels right at the edge of the sheet like you do any other press.
Yeah.
On the mechanical double detector, you want 3 sheets to pass, 4 to trip.
Oh, this is 3 sheets, 4 to trip.
Yeah.
Okay, there are 3 sheets down.
And to raise the board, you have to release these wheels with that little stop right here and lift them up out of the way. And then you can raise the board up if you gotta, climb in, do any service or anything.
Okay.
So now these wheels here, your in-feed wheels, you can lock them off over there so they're on all the time. They flip that little ball up over here. You can flip that over and lock them in the down position so they're on all the time. But most of the time you're going to run like that with them jumping. So to set these wheels, what I normally do is I'll set these for the lightest pressure, and then there's an adjuster here. You want a 0.1 millimeter feeler gauge in there when these wheels are just touching the paper. 0.1, yeah. So both wheels the same.
Okay.
Then you want to be able to just barely turn the wheel on the paper or on the roller. If they're off to each other, then first sheet coming down will always go crooked.
Yeah.
Because one wheel will touch before the other one.
And this would be counterclockwise, drops down.
Right. So if you look, there's a little, they're just spring loaded. So we did order some new rubber wheels for those.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I seen those for this one.
Yeah. And then on you got head stops here for skewing the sheet, skewing the paper. You got one on each side. So it's got 2 banks of stop fingers, and they're both adjustable. So 0 is the center. You can go 1 millimeter either direction. And then here you've got pull guide vacuum. So if you get a real bad up curl, it'll suck it down, so it'll help it go into the infeed. And down below is Venturi vacuum, where these little angled lines for vacuum to smooth the paper out for wrinkles. And then you have a forwarding flap here, this plate here.
Oh yeah, I see that.
When I push down on it, you can see it. It's razor sharp, so don't grab it. That slides it the paper to help it guide it into the headstops.
So you have made no adjustments on that at all?
No, well, you can here. So normally you would, screw it up for thinner paper and screw it down for thicker paper. If it was restricting the paper. But then you got sheet guides here you can put on here. They only have a couple of them on there. You can put more on there if you want to help go into the headstops.
Do we have any more?
Yeah, we got more. So, and then the pull guide, you've got adjustable plate pressure here. And you've got spring pressure here overall. And then you have 3 settings here for light, medium, and heavy on spring pressure. And this is how you activate the guide and deactivate the guide is right here.
Oh, deactivate and activate?
Yeah, so right now it's activated on. You raise it up and lift up on it, and then it's off.
Oh, so you got to lift.
Right. So then if I flip it down, now it's on.
So this is the plate drop, right?
Yeah, that's the plate adjustment. So normally I like to have the thickness of about thin paper, 3 sheets. Thick paper, 2 sheets under the plate. It'll go under the plate easily when the pull guide's all the way down.
Paper and your spring adjustment.
And then right here is side blow.
That's what it is.
Yeah. And then your feeder control panel. You've got water form on, air pump, speed tapes, sucker head. This is just wash up speed.
Oh, I look at that.
Yeah, let's say you wanted to drop the water and water up a little bit.
Clean out the plate a little.
Yeah, you can hit this and it'll go to 7,000 an hour automatically. And then you have to take that off to feed paper. So run button here, anything with a triangle with a line through it,
The run button.
will not activate unless the green light's on. So if a safety's on like that, your green motor light's off. You hit the green light's on, you hit the button once, hit the button twice, press will run. Soft stop, hard stop. So if you use a hard stop a lot, you're going to kill the brake.
Yeah, Leo told about that.
All right.